was shocking to me. So we had a role for social media manager, and we wanted to fill the role. Trust me, I've never received that much application for a job, like never. So what do you use to make the visuals? What application do you use? Okay, that's not what we are discussing. Uh, so so I've never received applications as fast as that in my life. That means people are looking for social media manager job. Or I probably is because we say it's a remote work. As you won't believe that we already got somebody for the work ASAP, like in less than 30 minutes. I does it. This product really stop wall from peeling. Yes. Yes, it stop the wall from peeling if you apply it properly. It stop the wall from peeling. If you apply it properly, it will stop your wall from peeling if you apply it properly. So if you need it, you can send us a DM. Yes. If you need it, so if you need it, you can send us a DM. This is what I'm saying. If you need it, yeah, you're supposed to. Okay. So if you need it, you can send us a DM. We'll explain how you can use it properly so that you won't have dampness in your space again. So how do you charge? Is it per square meter for damp treatments? For most places, yes, we charge per square meter in most places, but it's not every job you can charge per square meter. For example, we charge on average 35 to 37,000 naira per square meter. That's if you are working in the southwest part of Nigeria. But if it is a work that's just 10 or 20 or 30 square meter, we can't use that calculation because it won't be profitable for us to go. So for those kind of work, we normally even just sell the material to the customer, and then we send the video of how they can do it, and then the customer will do it. But for customers, I'll be like, I want you to do it for me. So we still get to do it, but it might be expensive for them. Why? Because for the same work, for the 30 square meter work or 20 square meter work, is the same material with the same ants that would deploy for your work that would deploy for another work that's 10 square meter, 20 square meter, that's 100 square meter, 200 square meter. So that is why in most cases when customers complain or when we see that the square meter is small, in most cases we will just sell you the material and then tell you uh to get somebody to do it, and we send you the video of how to do it. So on average 35 to 37,000 naira per square meter, and this includes the material, the chemical you want to use, the Kosatuki and crystal coat. It also includes the transportation, it includes the uh everything, like the service charge, everything it's included. So in that, it includes the sand, the cement, and the screening material. So that's in that 35 to 37,000 naira per square meter. So thank you to everybody who is watching on Facebook. So that's how we treat dampness. So if you have dampness in your place, your paint is peeling, just send us a DM 090435758896. Thank you to Danilo. Thank you to Isa Kamara. Thank you very much to everybody who is watching on TikTok, everybody who is watching on Facebook, everybody watching on YouTube. YouTube guys, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. But make sure you double tap on your screen. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, most people don't know that on TikTok you can double tap the screen multiple times, even 1 million times. There's no penalty for that. In fact, TikTok loves it. It loves it. They love it at TikTok so that they will bring more people to join the live. So let me also double tap on the screen so that we get more people to join this live. A lot of people are having dampness in their place. Their paint is peeling. They don't know what to do. So this is the best live to be, so that you can ask any question you have. So, and if you are somebody here, you want to show me your space, your place is peeling, you can send an invite to join this live so that you show the video of your space, and then I'll tell you what to do. So for free, this is what people are paying for, but you can get it for free on this live. So thank you to Actor Frank, I really appreciate you. So if you have dampness on your wall, you can turn on your video, join the send a guest invite on this live. I will be there. So the phone number is on the screen. This one 09043575896. You see the number on the screen. I don't know if you can see it below. 09043575896. 09043575896. That's the number to reach out to on WhatsApp. If you call me on normal call, it's my staff that will pick it. But if you chat me on WhatsApp, I'll be the one to um I'll be the one to respond to you. So send a DM today. So thank you to Capen DM. Thank you to Actor Frank on TikTok for double tapping on the screen. Ayodeji Steven, thank you very much for watching on Facebook. So if you have dampness in your space, or you see something, you see paint that's spilling in your space, you don't know, is it dampness, is it just paint that's spilling? So if you are at home, or you are there already, you are beside the place, you can just send an invite on TikTok and then show us the place, and then we'll tell you what to do. So we'll tell you what to do. I think we can do that for most people. Or you can also send us the video on WhatsApp on this number on the screen: 09043575896. 09043575896. So Shai Amishere on YouTube says, what's going on here? So on this particular live, we are talking about dam treatments. If you have paint peeling on your wall, you have mold, all this black stuff on your wall, you have all this brown stuff on your wall, we are talking about how you can treat it properly so that it will not disturb you again, so that it will not come back again. So that's essentially what we are discussing. And I say, if you have any question about it, you can leave it in the chat. I'll be there to respond to you. So if you have paint peeling, so what is causing it? Why is it there? How can you solve it? Is what we are discussing on this live. Thank you to Actor Frank Interiors. I really appreciate you. So, like I said, so mold and damp treatments are two different. Mold and dampness are two different things that are similar, that are caused by the same thing. Yes, we work on wall paints. We also paint houses. We also sell paint. Anything wall finishes, that's what we are doing. So we sell paints. We also have damp treatments. One thing that brought us to damp treatments is that while we were painting a lot of houses, we see that they also have dampness. Their paint was peeling, and a lot of customers keep asking the same question: if my wall paint is peeling, what should I do? If my wall paint is peeling, what should I do? Which is why we started talking about it. We started working on people's project to stop dampness for them, because if you buy paint worth 3 million, 10 million, 20 million naira, and then you have dampness on your wall, the dampness will just chop the paint like this. Before, within a short period of time, you realize that the paint start peeling. The paint you spent millions of naira to buy start peeling, and then you can't do anything about it. You have to just go and buy another damp treatment material, go and buy another expensive paint again to start over and paint that place again. So if you don't want that to happen to you, make sure you stay on this live so that you know what exactly it is that you need to do in most cases. For most of you that you have yet to build your house, your house is still on the foundation level, congratulations to you. If you are watching this video, what you need to do is to use damp proof material, use DPC material, use DPM while they are doing your foundation. That is the best time you can do it. That time is not expensive, it's very cheap, but I don't know why most people don't want to put DPC and DPM on their foundation, which they know that if you did not do it at this particular stage, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So most people will say it will cost you a arm and a leg. It is true, because damp treatment after you have completed your house, it's very, very expensive. It's very, very expensive. In some cases, you might be spending million, 5, 10, 15 million just for treating dampness. Trust me, just for treating dampness. And in most cases, it's not even permanent solution. So if you can, while you are doing your foundation, put damp proof course, put DPC. So put DPC and DPM on that particular foundation. But if they did not do that while doing your own foundation, what you can also do is to apply waterproof material on the wall. You can manually install the DPC at that stage, even while they have already completed the house, and then you replaster the place and you repaint. All these things, they cost money. So the best time to do it is before the foundation. Yes, somebody says, man, I live in India. How are you gonna help me? So the way we can help you is to show you that, okay, this is dampness on your wall. These are the things you should look at. If you see all these things on your wall, this is how to treat it. We'll tell you how to treat it, even though the materials we use in Nigeria is different from what you use in India. or since you know what you need, you can go to the market, buy it, apply it. The application process for both of these chemicals are the same, whether you are in Nigeria, you are in India, you are in China, you are in Togo, you are in Benin, you are in Kenya. So the application process for most of these chemicals are the same, but it's just about you getting enlightened about all these things, about dampness, about mold treatments, about what it is. Because you can just see paint peeling on your wall, you'll be like, oh, what's causing this thing? Let me repaint the place. Maybe it's the paint that's expired. No, it's not just the paint that's expired, it is water that's showing you shege on that wall. Is the water that's affecting your wall that you don't really know. So once you know all this, you have all this knowledge, you can actually treat it on your own anywhere you are in the world. So thank you to everybody. So that is it. So we work on wall paint. Thank you to actor Frank for double tapping on the screen on on TikTok. Thank you to everybody who is joining on Facebook. Facebook people are quiet today. All right, no problem, Mr. Adela Kuntolulope. We'll be expecting your chat, so you can leave us a message on WhatsApp 09043575896. Like I said, if you message me, if you call the number, it's my staff that will pick it. If you message me, I'll be the one to respond. If you message me on WhatsApp, so always active on WhatsApp. Um, Thank you to everybody who is joining. Thank you to everybody who is joining. As a joining, guys, make sure you are double tapping on the screen. So we are talking about paint peeling. We are talking about damp treatments for your wall. So if you have, so our location is a Putu bus stop in Lagos. After Awoyaya, that's after Aja, that's where our store is. So a Putu bus stop after Awoyaya, that's where our store is. So if you want to place your order, send us a DM right away. We send to you ASAP. We don't delay delivery. So ASAP. I don't know who is asking this question, but the person says between primer and stucco background, which is the best? I don't know what the question is. Primer is not a paint. Stucco is a paint. So comparing the two is not really going. Like you can't just put primer on your wall and say you've painted the wall. No, but you can put stucco on your wall and say, okay, you've already painted the wall with stucco and it looks beautiful. So between primer and stucco, they are not really there's no comparison between the two. It's just like comparing what can I how can I put it, comparing road to the car that's walking on the road. The road, the road is what you place on the floor, while the car is the one that's moving. So your road is just like your primer, while your car that's moving on it is like stucco. So you can't compare the two. So between road and car, which one is more important? so so you cannot compare the two. So that's the answer to that. Or probably the person is asking in a different way. So if you are that person that's asking that question, just leave it on any of our video, or you come on live and then share your question. So our store is in Eputu after Awoyaya, that's in Lagos right here. So we also do delivery. So we do delivery to anywhere you are in Nigeria, whether you are in Abuja, you are in Port Harcourt, you are in Warri, you are in Owerri, you are in Benin. Yes, those are the places most of the places we usually will build products to. So thank you to everybody who is watching on YouTube. Okay, Kautarabir. So thank you to everybody who is watching on YouTube. Thanks to everybody who is watching on Facebook. Facebook guys, what's happening to Facebook? Or is it network? Let me check. The thing has been on one place since. So we talk about mode, we talk about damp treatment. So that is so we've talked about damp treatment. So I believe all of us, as long as you're on this live, you already know what it is. That anything you see on your wall, you already know. You can differentiate between dampness. You can differentiate between the type of dampness. Do you deliver to Turkey? For now we don't deliver to Turkey. For now we don't deliver to Turkey. Kautharabi, thank you very much for that. We don't deliver to Turkey. Um, Olori Oluwatomi, thank you very much for joining. So, if you so, like for now, I think everybody on this life can answer the question: is it mold that's disturbing you, or is it dampness that's disturbing you? And if it is dampness, how can you treat it? Because different type of dampness has different type of treatments. Like I've explained, different type of dampness has different type of treatment. So the treatment you use for rising damp is different from the treatment you use for penetrating damp. Is different from the treatment you use for condensation damp. So those are different in how much is your liquid waterproof. So the liquid waterproof, when you say liquid waterproof, I assume you mean Costa 2K. So Costa 2K is 70,000. It comes with the cement as well. 70,000. So you use it, you mix it with the cement, and then you use it to kind of like plaster the wall. So that is Costa 2K for you, is 70,000. Why Crystal Coat is 80,000 naira. 80,000 naira, guys. So Crystal Coat and Costa 2K are very, very good for your wall. So especially where you have water issue, water is disturbing you, your paint is peeling, get Costa 2K and Crystal Coat. Divine Success, thank you very much for joining. So if you are the one messaging me on WhatsApp, I'll respond to you. So a lot of people messaging on WhatsApp. Guys, let's keep tapping on the screen. Thanks to everybody who got us to 2.7K. Wilma Alcio, thank you very much for joining. Ola Florence, thank you very much. So liquid waterproof, I guess we are talking about Costa 2K is 70,000 naira. So if you need it, send us a DM. We also will bill it to anywhere you are in the country. So Abuja, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Benin. So we will bill anywhere. So if you have paint peeling on your wall and you want to show us, you can send it to WhatsApp. You can do the video, send it to WhatsApp so that we tell you the exact type of dampness you have. If you also want us to come and visit your site is in the southwest. Yes, we do that as well. But that will cost you about 50,000 naira. As at the time of recording this video, it will cost you about 50,000 naira for inspection. So that is for people that want us to come to their site, bring our equipment to come and check the dampness for them. So it's 50,000 naira for inspection. But if you just want us to check for you via video, yes, just send it to me. It's free. Send it on WhatsApp 0904357586. That one is free. We'll tell you, okay, this is based on what we are seeing. We'll ask you a lot of questions. So because dampness, you cannot just look at video and say, oh, this place, this is what is happening. It's just like a doctor telling somebody that, please send me the video of the person and I will tell you the kind of sickness they have. No, they will tell you, even though they want to have video call with you, they will tell you that, okay, they will ask you some questions. When have you been seeing these symptoms? What are the symptoms you are seeing? Have you used any drug before? Those are similar questions that will ask you. Some of the questions we ask you when you say, okay, you have dampness in your place is it everywhere in the room? Because that's where we start. Is it everywhere in the room, and is it in every room? And is it up to the window level? So which is why we always tell you to send video, because all these things is not something you can discuss on a call. It's something you can discuss by sending videos to us so that we see it, and then we can say, okay, this is the proper thing to use. So we ask you, is it in every room? Are your neighbors having the same issue? So depending on the kind of answer you give, is it also on is the paint, when you say is it, we mean that is the paint peeling, because that is paint peeling is one of the symptoms of uh dampness on your wall. So we'll say, okay, is the paint peeling on the inside, and is it also peeling on the outside? So we ask you those questions. But if it is on your ceiling, we'll be like, okay, are other apartments also facing this problem? There are some cases that we treat that we realize that dampness on that particular place, it's penetrating damp. For example, for a project somebody sent to me in Bagada some time ago, the project is in Bagada. And what we noticed there was that, this is a case study, what we noticed there was that the dampness is not rising damp. It's not from the foundation. It's showing on the ceiling for all the apartments downstairs. And when we told the person to do the video on the outside part of the house, we realized that there's a watermark line on, like at the decking level. There's a watermark line at the decking level that cuts across the house. So that is what we noticed. So after noticing that, we said, okay, no problem. This is caused by the decking. Why? This is caused by the fact that the decking was not allowed to dry properly before they start putting all those pop and everything in the space. They just rush everything, so that's why they are seeing that particular dampness. Give me a few seconds. So thank you to everybody who is sticking around. Thank you very much. So that is dampness for you. So for that particular case, we noticed that it's from the decking. So which is why it's very, very important that you diagnose the dampness properly before you say you want to treat it. So for that case, you cannot say, okay, you want to use waterproof material to start waterproofing everywhere, because why? The decking is wet. The decking is wet. So they need to find a way to make sure the decking dries. The decking dry properly before they now say they want to treat that particular, all those areas. So there are another case. I think I've narrated another case of dampness that we saw. That one was caused by water dripping. Okay, another case of dampness we recently treated. We did not treat it, but we advised the customer, because most people send me videos online and then I help them check. For that particular case, the person was staying in a place whereby there's a storage above their place. There's a storage water tank above their place, and then their own place is a decking place. There's a decking, but on that decking they did not put anything there. So but they are staying downstairs. It's just like all this story building that they've not really completed the upper parts, but there's storage pouring water on the decking of that place. But what they now notice in their own place is that in their own room that is down, there's mold everywhere on the ceiling and on the wall. And it's very simple. Why? Because water is pouring on that decking. Everywhere is soaked. Water will pour on the decking, it will soak inside the block, and then their own paints will be peeling. They will be seeing mold there. So the best thing they can do in that particular case is to stop the water from falling on the decking. Number one. The number two thing is to treat their own wall. Use a top mold defense or any mold disinfectant to treat the wall, kill all the mold. If their own paint is peeling, they can scrape it off and repaint the place. So those are the things they need to do before they need to do to treat the dampness. Because, so like I said, there are different dampness, there are different solutions to different type of dampness. So if you have dampness in your place, you can send it, let us know. Alfred Hope, thank you very much for the comments. Ola TJ, Alfred Hope, sorry, thank you very much for joining. Ola TJ, thank you very much for joining. Amazing, thank you very much for joining. JM Siyat, thank you for watching on Facebook. Thank you to everybody who is sticking around on YouTube as well. I think. So if you have any question about mold, about damp treatments, leave it in the chat. If you have your place that has dampness or mold, or you don't even know what it is on your wall, just leave it in the chat, or send a guest invite so that we can accept your guest invite and we can see what is really happening on your wall. We can see what is really happening on your wall. So, or you send the video of how the place is looking on WhatsApp 090435758896 090435758896. Let me check this. This Don't worry. No, no, right. Yeah. Okay. Somebody wants to buy something. Which one? It's not working. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. So if you need a top mode defense is 40,000 naira. So if you need Costa 2K for waterproofing your wall is 70,000 naira. Crystal coat is 80,000 naira. So anywhere you are in Nigeria, we build to you. Just send us a DM 0904 357 5896. 0904 357 5896. That's the number to reach out to. So this is our top mode defense. It comes with the kit. So it comes with free kits. So you're getting this for 40,000 naira, then you're getting the kit as well. So it comes with towel, spray bottle, two spray bottle, glove, and nose mask. So a top mode defense, so free kits. So this one is 40,000 naira. So it will help you kill all the mold in your space. To kill all the mold in your space, in your room, on your decking, on your ceiling, around your washing machine, around your AC, behind your wardrobe that you're having all this black stuff there. So just get a top mode defense. It's just 40,000 naira. 40,000 naira. So that's what you get. So a top mode defense is very very good to kill all the mold so that you won't have that all those black stuff on your wall again. So get a top mode defense. Is just 40,000 naira for you. So another product you can also use for waterproofing is and damp treatment, especially where you have paint spilling, is Costa 2K, Costa 2K and Crystal Coat. So Costa 2K is 70,000 naira. It comes with both cement and liquid. While Crystal Coat is 80,000 naira. It comes in powder form. So, but it's inside this 20 liter bucket. That's 20 kg. So that's Crystal Coat for you. That one is 80,000 naira. So you use the two together. So, and if you're somebody that needs a chemical DPC, so chemical DPC, an example is the Damp Master right here. So this Damp Master, one bucket is 400,000 naira. 400,000 naira. It's very very expensive, but it's very good. If you use it, it will not let water. The function is that it will not let water to rise from your foundation to your block again. So it will block the water. It will waterproof that line that you're close to the foundation. It will waterproof it so that water will not escape that place and jump to your block. So that is the work of Damp Master. But if you don't have money for Damp Master, you can still use Costa 2K and Crystal Coat to treat dampness on your wall so that it will last. That one can last about 3 to 5 years. So if you use the two together. So that's damp waterproofing. So and if you are now, let's move on to painting. If you are somebody that needs paints to paint your house, so you can use emulsion, you can use matte, you can use satin, you can use weather mask, you can use gloss paint. So we have everything. You can also use primer. So we have everything. So you can use all these paints for both inside and outside parts of your house. So let's, for example, satin paint is for inside part of your house. Satin paint is for inside part of your house. Let's say you want to paint a two-bedroom flat, you need satin paint to paint the inside, and then you can use weather mask or mats for outside. So these particular paints are paints that have stand the test of time. Like the people have been using them for a very very long time. Satin, matte, and weather mask. People have been using them. So if you want to paint the inside part of your house, use satin. If you want to paint the outside parts, use matte or weather mask. So those options are some of the best options you can get that will make your place look beautiful. And why do I say it's they are some of the best options you can get? Is because they last long and they are easy to maintain, and painting them is really affordable. It's one thing for you to buy an expensive paint. It's another thing for you to spend FT money to paint it, to get somebody to paint it. Like for example, satin paint, matte paint, weather mask paint. Even somebody that has learned a painting job for, let's say, 2 weeks or a month, can paint them to certain extent that most people will be like, oh, this is beautiful. But if you are going with paints like stucco, graffites, those one requires technical skills. If you just give those ones to any person, they might end up messing up the work. But for satin, matte, weather mask, they are easily, like, you can easily paint them. Even you yourself as an house owner, you can easily paint them on the wall, which is why we normally advise people that this is affordable and it will last you up to 5 to 7 years. So that is satin paint for you. I've seen somebody that says satin paint lasts up to 10 years on the inside part of the house, but don't go and paint satin on the outside part of your house. It will not last long. So satin is meant for inside part of your house. And yes, you can still paint satin on the outside if you are somebody that has a $10 level reached now, or you are somebody that you don't mind, maybe it's losing its shininess, like it's not shining again after a while. Let's say after 6 months that you paint it on the outside, it's not shining again. Yes, you can go with satin. But if you want it to keep shining, use it for the inside part of your house, so it will last 5, 7, 10 years on the inside part of your house. It will still be shining, and you can still be cleaning it anytime it's dirty, which is why most people like satin. So if you want a paint that is washable, people say washable, what this is what it means, satin paint. So satin paint is one of those paints that washable, and you can easily clean it anytime it's dirty. Thank you to everybody who is watching on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. Thank you very much on YouTube. I really appreciate you. So satin paints comes in all these colors and more. You can get satin paints in all these colors. Any color you see here, you can get satin paints here, and even more. If you, let's say you see a color online and you want us to produce the color for you, yes, we can do that for you, as long as it's in considerable quantity. So because you cannot, for some people will come and message me and say, oh, I want satin paint, small gallon, and I need, they will just mention one color that I've done, one very rare color, and they will say we should produce it. No, we can't produce more quantity for you. So what we can produce is all these big drums. So if you are buying plenty of big drums and you need any color, just bring it. We have satin for you. So please advise me on how to paint and what I just joined. I got a room and parlor safe con. So if you have a room and parlor safe con, one of the some of the best paints you can use, depending on your budget, is to use satin paints to paint it, or you use matte paints to paint it, or you use weathermask too, is very very good to paint the interior. So but if you need something that will last long, that you can easily clean, go for satin paint. Satin paint is one of the best options you can go for. So but if you don't need something that's shining, you just need something that will look calm and cool, go for matte paint. Matte paint is on the high end, so it's very good as well. But if you want something that is economical, like it's cheap, you can easily get it for cheap, go for ordinary emulsion paint. So those are the things you need to consider. So you need to consider that, do you need something that is shiny, do you need something that's not shiny but also classy and it lasts longer. So that's where you go for matte. If you need something that's cheap, that's where you go for ordinary emulsion paint. So those are the things you need to consider when painting. So thank you to Sulaiman Paints. Thank you very much for tapping on the screen. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you to Sunshine Ventures. Thank you very much for joining the live, for double tapping on the screen. So guys, let's double tap on the screen. Let's get more people to join this live. Gracia on Facebook, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who is joining on YouTube as well. So so I hope that answers the question, Mr. Ogunjimi, or Mrs. Ogunjimi Deborah. Thank you very much. Sunshine Ventures says well done. Thank you. Thank you. So you're welcome, Mrs. Ogunjimi. Okay. All right. So if you have any question about, oh sorry, I mistakenly sent invite. So if you have any question about painting, you want to paint your place, you want to make your place look beautiful, leave it in the chat. If you have dampness on your wall, paint is spilling on your wall, you are worried about it, leave it in the chat. Or if you don't want to come to the public and start telling us what is happening in your space, just message us on WhatsApp. 09043575896 is a Nigerian number. So if you are abroad, just add 23 plus 234 9043575896. I want beige. Is there beige or it's a mixture? So beige is a mixture in most cases, but there are different colors people call beige. So yes, beige, there are different type of beige. It's not just beige, there's warm beige, there's neutral beige, there are different type of beige. So when people say beige, let me show you what they mean. In some cases they mean beige. All this, look at this now. If you look at this color chart, you see pale beige is also a type of beige. So this is pale beige, which is warm, in like it's very warm. This one is pale beige. You see what they write, pale beige is very warm. It's warm. It's close to off-white, but it has a small tint of red in it. So that's pale beige. Pale beige. So this is also beige. So this is another color people also call beige, which is the most common one. Is silver gray. They call it beige as well. So they call it beige as well. So they call silver gray beige as well. This particular one, they call it beige as well, this silver gray. So some even call pale mushroom beige as well. So if you are saying beige, please always try to send the color to the person. Maybe the color you want, the exact color. So look at this one too. The lighter shade of this one, is called beige as well. So if you are saying beige, so please always send the picture to the person. There are different type of beige, so but the most common one is this one right here. This one right here, which is pale mushroom, but the lighter shade of pale mushroom, they call it beige. Or you go for this one that is that we call silver gray. Silver gray is also close to what people refer to as beige nowadays. So that those are beige color. So if you need beige, so always send the picture of exactly what you need, because it might be a result of it might be it might be a case of what I ordered versus what I got. So it's not the fault of the person you are buying it from. Is you that you did not see really say what you want. You just generalize. So beige is a general term. So my WhatsApp number 09043 is on the screen. 43575896. 09043575896. Okay, thank you to Thomas from Germany. Thank you very much for joining on YouTube. I really appreciate you. So thank you for joining on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, you want to message me 09043575896. So it's a Nigerian number. Just add +234 at the front. WhatsApp on WhatsApp only. So just add +234 at the front, and then you'll be able to reach me on WhatsApp. So that's my number on WhatsApp: 09043575896. Okay, you're welcome, Mrs. Deborah. Okay, all right, no problem. I'll be expecting your message. Why am I sending invites? So, okay. Sorry, this is a mistake, I think. Okay. I don't press with you, I don't know. Okay, thank you for leaving. Omo. I just pressed something and I invited somebody. All right, Ogunjimi, thank you very much. I'll be expecting your message. Okay. Thank you to everybody who is watching on YouTube. So 09043575896. So if you want to paint your space, so those are the paints you can use. So you can use satin. Satin is very, very good for the interior. Matte is also good for the interior. Like I usually tell people, I went to a very big hotel that was in Akure then, and then I saw the way they were using matte. That place was looking gorgeous and beautiful. So yes, you can use matte paint, especially for those that don't want something that's shining on their wall. They want a paint that is classy, that speaks words, but they don't want something that's too shouty. Go for matte paint. You really enjoy it. It looks smooth on the wall and it looks beautiful, and it comes in different color as well. So that is matte paint for you. So if you don't like so the next paint also, matte paint is 68,000 naira, while satin paint is 72,000 naira per bucket. This is 20-liter bucket, 20-liter bucket. So this is what we call drum. This is drum. Why the small ones are called gallon. This is 4 liters, we call it gallon. This is 20 liters, we call it drum. So it's not, when we say drum, don't be expecting one big drum like this. so, so one big drum. So people will have even budget that they will use the drum to be fetching water in their place. Yes, you can use this one too to fetch water, but not as big as the normal drum you think. So, but when you want to buy paint and they tell you that is it drum, this is what they mean. It's all these 20-liter buckets they mean. So it's not all this big drum that they fetch water inside and they put it down. So this is drum. Why the 4 liters is gallon. That's 4 liters gallon. So when you want to buy paints, don't be confused. So that is that. So if you want a paint that you can use to paint your house, especially on the external part, the outside part of your house, but you don't want to do squidding, but you still want that beauty to come out, especially when your bricklayer has done a good plastering work and it's smooth, and you don't want to spend another money doing squidding. Trust me, it's possible and it's something you can do. go with Weathermass paint. Weathermass paint is that paint that will bring out the gray beauty of your house. You know, one of the reasons we do screening is, one, to smoothen the wall, that is to make your wall look smooth. And the other thing screening will also do for you is to make the wall look beautiful. Now, there are two things: make the wall look smooth and also make it look beautiful. Now, if your bricklayer has already done the job of making the wall look smooth, in that case you don't really need to do screeding. The next thing you need is a paint that will make the wall look beautiful, which is where Weathermass comes in. It will make your wall look beautiful, very very beautiful, that even anybody that's passing across your street will be like, this paint is different. You want people to say that, go with Weathermass paint. Is very very beautiful on your wall, and it's weather resistance. That is, you can paint it, come sun come rain, it will still be there, it will still be beautiful. And you can easily also wash it, but it's not as easily washable as satin, but you can also wash it anytime it's dirty. So Weathermass paint, it comes in different color, any color you need, whether it's white, black, brown, all these colors you are seeing here, you can get Weathermass paints in them. All these colors you are seeing, and even more colors. So Weathermass paint is very beautiful. It's a paint you will really really enjoy loving. So if you paint Weathermass paint on your wall, 5 years, your paint is still there, is still standing, is still standing. So that is the work of Weathermass for you. A bucket of Weathermass is 70,000 naira. A bucket of Weathermass is 70,000 naira. So if you need it, send us a DM on WhatsApp 09043575896, or you message us on this particular app you are watching the video from. Make sure you message us. So 090, if you're on YouTube, 09043575896. That's the right number to WhatsApp, to send on WhatsApp. That's the right number to message on WhatsApp. So 09043575896. So let's talk about the next product. The next product is ordinary emulsion paint. If you are somebody that you are on a budget, you don't have too much money to spend. So you don't have too much money to spend, but you still want to make your place look beautiful, just get ordinary emulsion paint. Ordinary emulsion paint is one of those paints, like, let me say, nowadays 70% of the houses you see, they are painted with ordinary emulsion paints. Yes, they are painted with ordinary emulsion paints, which is very very common nowadays. And it comes in different color. It comes in white, black, brown, dark gray. All those grays, all those painting you are seeing people painting is probably ordinary emulsion they use. So most people usually use ordinary emulsion, and it comes in different color as well. And it also makes your wall look beautiful, but it's also affordable. It's affordable. So by the time you are going to spend, let's say 2 million naira on emulsion paints, you will be able to even paint your maybe 3 bedroom inside and outside, plus the workmanship. Like, that's how cheap emulsion paint is. But if you are going to use all these matte weather masks, you can be spending up to 3 million, 4, 5 million on painting plus workmanship, depending on the time you are watching this video. So it varies. So emulsion paint is that affordable option that you can use to paint everywhere, both the ceiling, the wall, the inside wall, the outside wall, and then your place will look beautiful. But one thing you need to take note of is that you need to select a beautiful color to make your place look beautiful. If you have no idea of the color to choose, you can copy your neighbor if you like your house to be the same. So you see, maybe you are going on the road, you see the way they paint a place, you can be like, oh, I like this painting, just snap it, show your painter, they can always make it happen. So it's not until you say, okay, let me go online, let me search for crazy colors that you might not be able to get in the market before you say you want to paint your place. It might just be a simple idea of maybe you travel to a place and you see the way they paint the wall, and then you try to paint your own wall the same way. So it's just a simple case of that. So that is painting for you. Okay, so if you have any question you want to ask, 09043575896. Thank you to Abolarin today. Thank you to Maxi Max. Thank you very much to Lawani Grace. Thank you very much to everybody who is joining. Musa Umar. Thank you to Adebayo. Thank you to everybody who has been joining. So if you have any question, if you want to place order for any of these products, So ordinary emulsion paint is 19,000 naira, 19,000 naira for the drum, which is the 20-liter bucket. So if you need it, send us a DM right away. 09043575896. Send us, where are you located? So our office is at Eputu bus stop after where that's in Lagos, Nigeria. So that's where our office is, and we will build to anywhere you want us to we build to. So message me on WhatsApp 090, this particular number. You can do the screenshot and then save it. Save the number later. 09043575896. 09043575896. That's the number to reach out to on WhatsApp. 09043575896. Sally Lawa, thank you very much for joining. Nick Moot, Zaki, thank you very much for joining on Facebook. Uh, Thanks to everybody who has been double tapping on the screen. So our office is at Eputu bus stop after where that's after Aja, that's Lagos State, Nigeria. So we will be to Benin, we will be to Port Harcourt, we will be to Enugu, Abuja. So anywhere you want us to we be to, we can send it to you. And if you want us to also undo your project, you have a project in Nigeria, you want us to go and check it, yes, we can do that for you as well. Though that might cost a little bit of money, which is 50,000 naira for inspection. So we'll send one of our staff to your site. They will bring all the equipment necessary, check everything. If you have dampness on your wall, you have mold on your wall, the right type of color, they come and give it proper assessment, and then we'll give you the quotation of all the materials you need and the service charge. So it's just 50,000 naira if your project is in the southwest. For now, we don't have the capacity to work in south, southeast, north, central, anything north. We don't work in north for now. But if you are in southwest, your project is in the southwest, just send us a DM. On average, how much we paint two flats of 3 bedroom with weather mask? So it depends. For like 3 bedroom, if it is inside and outside, you'll be spending about 3 to 4 million naira, so including the service charge, 3 to 4 million naira. So that's for 1 3 bedroom flat, 1 unit, so inside and outside and the fence. So you'll be spending around that amount. But if you want proper quotation, I think the best thing to do is to get somebody to visit the site and then give you quotation. Because if you say, okay, you want to get quotation online, you might be shooting yourself in the foot. You might be buying excess material that you don't really need. So that way it's costing you more money to actually get the job done. This is something you will have done with little amount of money. So thank you to everybody who has been joining on YouTube. So get a painter. You might not use our service. Maybe our own service is expensive. Just get a painter. Let them go to the site. Let them do the assessment. Okay, this is the number of paints you need. If you are using weather mask has the same coverage as ordinary mat. These two guys, mat and weather mask, they have the same coverage. So most painters have used weather mask before. They've used mats before, but a lot of them have not used weather mask. So if you want them to do quotation for you, just tell them that it's mats you want to use. So at the end of the day, you can buy weather mask because both of them have the same coverage. So if your painter says you use 2 mats, that means you equal to 2 weather mats as well. So those are the things you can do. So after getting it, you can send us the list, and then once you make payments, we'll send the product to your site. So that is how we work. But if you want us to also do the quotation for you, so just send us a DM. We'll be there to handle it for you. So thank you to Thomas HQ from Germany. Thank you to everybody who has been watching. Thank you to, please, can you pin your phone number? Okay, the phone number is 09043575896. 43575896. So WhatsApp, just message me on WhatsApp. I'll be there to respond to you. How do they pin message on Facebook? Okay, pin comment. So 09043575896. If you have any question, please leave it in the chat. If you have any question, leave it in the chat. So 09043575896. So that's the number, Mr. Olumide Ademola. So that's the number. Please copy it, 09043575896. So message me on WhatsApp. I will be there to respond to you. message me on WhatsApp. I'll be there to respond to you. So anything you need, whether it's dam treatment, you want to paint your place, maybe your paint is peeling on your wall, you have mold in your place. So that's the right number. That's a golden number for you to call, to message on WhatsApp. So we'll be there to respond to you, to give you proper assessment. We don't just say, oh, go and use also paint. We'll be like, we'll think through your project specifically. It's one thing for you to see video online and be like, I want to copy this thing. What if the thing did not work for you? So you need to be sure that this thing is actually going to work for you before you say you are using it, which is why when you message us, we'll tell you, oh, this one, don't use it too. Even though we are selling all these products, we'll tell you this one, don't use it, it's not good. This one, use it. This is the right product to use. So that is why you need to message that number ASAP, 09043575896. You are thank you, thank you very much. Gaby says you are damn consistent. With man, no they consistent. Hunger go finish am now. so, so thank you very much, Benny. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. So, for that wonderful comment. Thank you to Evidence 960 for joining. Ms. Tonye, thank you very much for joining. So that's mold, dam treatment, and painting for you. So if you need any of this material, so you can see the number I pinned to the comments, 09043575896. Thank you to Benny. I used to be a painter. What now happened? What happened? Why are you not painting again? Yeah, I understand that people have different level in their lives, so they have different stages of life. Because I was doing something before I started this painting business as well. So people have different stages of their life. So what happened? Like, why did you stop painting work? Is it that the work is not profitable? People are okay. Uh, okay. Good afternoon, sir. Yes, I wait on, sir. So why were you not painting? Why are you not painting again? Is it that painters are like people are offending you too much? Wow. Yes, now that's a wonderful business idea, especially when you put structure in place and you make sure they deliver quality. Because once your customers see that they are delivering quality, they will always call you. Yes, like people usually say the best time to grow a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So you can it's something you can still do. Me, I believe. So I believe so. Once you start, you keep getting your contacts will not keep decreasing. It will keep increasing. Like once you do one project, the person will refer you to another person. So that's how all these things grows. And in this age of social media nowadays, there are a lot of channels that you can even post your work and say, okay, we got this contract and this is how we were able to deliver. So I think it's something that is still feasible. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Wow, that's interesting. Ah, we are managing, we are pushing. We are pushing using our head, our leg, our teeth, everything to push. So everything to push. We are pushing. That is what Nigeria takes currently now. You have to use everything. You are not using everything. You just see that you are stagnant in one place. So we are using our head, our leg, everything to move. So that's what we are doing currently. No, no. Currently we are in Lagos. Currently I stay in Lagos. Currently. So if you want to do that kind of thing, you need more hands on deck. You won't be the one doing everything. So one thing you can do is to get a team. Especially you get a videographer. It might not be an expert. Just get somebody that knows how to handle camera. Then have about two or three painters at hand that are very very good at what they do. So when people call you for jobs, those are the ones that you can say, okay, go and help me check this work, go and do this work, and then the videographer will follow them to the site. And once they do that, they'll do videos and then they make content for you. So you don't really need to be the one doing all the work. So it's we only cost you more money to get it done compared to if you are there. So, but it's still something you can still do. Yes, people can always be messy, which is why I say you get painters that are trustworthy. So you get painters from recommendation. You get painters that are trustworthy. Once you get them, then so you don't have because you've not tested the water. So you need to test one or two of them to see. Then the other thing you can also do is to let the videographer be your supervisor. Now, one thing, because you are collecting the contract, it means the painter is not the one buying the paint. They are not the one buying any material. The money is coming to your company accounts. So you are the one that will settle them. Your own is to settle them for the work. So the only place they can try to do something is to maybe carry paint from the site. So, but once you have your videographer who is also serving as your supervisor, they can stay in line and then make sure nothing is missing on the site. So that way you use one stone to kill two birds. So it's something that can still work. Natives collection. Thank you very much for the follow. I think somebody sent a gift right now. So Netis collection. No, we don't have weathermans in Ghana for now. So, but we build to you in Ghana. Just send us a message on the number that's on the screen 0904357586. So so that's how you can do it. Honestly, that's how you can do it. Sunstar Painter. Thank you very much. It's very important. It's very important. So I also have somebody. No, you continue. That's interesting. So Mr. Olumide Adebola is asking, please, can you deliver to sites? Yes, we deliver to your sites directly. We deliver to your sites directly. So it depends on the quantity you are buying. If it is much, we charter a bus that will take it to the sites and then they will deliver to you. So that's how we work. Just message me on that WhatsApp number. The WhatsApp number I pinned to the chat 090435758896. That's the number. Okay, so that's how to do it actually. So it's interesting. Yes, there are a lot of people that are also doing what I do, but probably I'm the one that's that's the most visible. So but there are still a lot of people that do it, that talk about paint, that talk about painting as well. So I think a lot of people are sending in requests. Let me see. Netis has been here. Let me accept Netis. Hello, Netis collection. You have the floor. Hello, good afternoon. Okay. I've Okay, okay. For now, we don't have weather mass in Ghana, but what we can do is to waybill it to you from Nigeria, from Lagos, Nigeria. So if you need it, you can just send us a DM, the number on the screen, but you just add +234 9043575896. So that's the number to reach out to on WhatsApp. So I will be there to respond to you. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, Mr. Olumide Ademola, thank you very much. Yes, you can message me on WhatsApp, so we'll deliver to you. So you can message me on WhatsApp, so we'll deliver to you. So Sulaiman Paints, thank you very much for joining. Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. All right, no problem. That's my number 09043575896. 09043575896. So that's the number that links directly to me on WhatsApp. So thank you to actor Frank Interiors. Thank you very much for double tapping on the screens this morning. You've been very fantastic. Thank you to Sunstar Painters for the gifts. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. You've been gifting me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. So if you want to paint your place, you have dampness, you have mold on your wall. So the right number to message is 09043575896. 09043575896. So I a, a lot of names on online now. Maybe I'm the one that I don't know. Okay, oh god. IORWUEX says, you've been a great inspiration. Thank you very much for that wonderful comments on YouTube. I really appreciate you. You know, you guys are my inspiration as well. You know, anytime I'm feeling down, I'll be like, there's people that need this content. Like, there are people that like it's your word of encouragement that keeps me going. So you guys are my you are my encouragement. Like hearing people's story, you know, there's no place I go to nowadays that I don't see people that recognize me that be like, oh, are you not the guy on TikTok that talks about paint? Are you not the guy online that talks about painting? uh and a lot of people will be like, whoa, thank you very much, I've learned a lot from you, especially for painters that are just coming up. They just recently learned painting. Even people that have been in the industry for 10, 20 years, they still come to my page, they learn. You know, hearing us all these kind of stories are something that gives me joy. These are my inspiration to say, okay, let me also improve myself so that I will also be able to give. Because if you're an empty basket, there's nothing you can give. But if your basket is full, or your basket is up to certain level, you can give from that. So that is what inspired me to say, okay, let's do more, let's get more people to learn about this thing. We have the platform already, let's train more people to do this. Because one thing you learn online can make you multiple millions of naira, and when one thing you did not learn, you fail to learn, will lose you multiple millions of naira. So keep learning, keep watching, keep liking. Okay. Thank you to Apostle John. Thank you to Prince. Wow. Thank you to G Penny. Thank you very much for the gift. I really appreciate you. Okay. So thank you to everybody who has been joining. I really appreciate you. Wow, GBN, thank you very much for the gift. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Aminu, thank you for joining. So if you want any paints, you want us to deliver to you, whether you want us to deliver one, Apostle John, thank you very much for that comment. So if you want us to deliver to you, whether you are in Nigeria, you are in a neighboring country, you are in Lagos, you are in Abuja, you are in Port Harcourt, you are in Enugu, you are in Benin, just send us a DM. The right number to message is 09043575896. That's the WhatsApp number. So if you are not in Nigeria, just put +2349043575896. So somebody is saying, what's attractive and calm color I can use on my business place? So the best color you can use for your business place is just like that's not competing with anything, that's simple, easy to use, straightforward, no racking of your brain, is white. So white in your business space is okay. So don't mind people that says it looks like hospital or anything. So white is okay in your space. So or you can also go with something like off-white as well. It looks beautiful in your business space. Another color you can also use is all this light dove. Light dove is also very calming, because one thing you need to know is that there are different people that will be coming to that particular business space, and some people tend to react to different type of colors, even though it's not too obvious. But you need something that most people will like. Not everybody will like it, but most people will like. But white is a general color that most people like. Like plenty people like white, so which is why it's safe to paint your office with white. If you go to most banks, you will see white there. So white is very safe. Another color you can go with is off white. You can also go with dove, which are all this gray that you see outside. Most people find them beautiful. So these are some things, some colors you can use in your business space that will make people also want to come there. So you don't need to say, okay, you want to paint it yellow, black, brown, pink, purple, based on your own personality. What about the personality of your customers? So you need a color that people we accept, like plenty people like. So that's what you need in your space. um so that I hope that answers that. And this to go art, thank you very much for joining. All right, guys, thank you very much to everybody who has been joining, who has been commenting, leaving great comments on this particular live. I really appreciate you guys. Again, if you need any of our products, send me a message 09043575896. If you want us to come and paint your place, to come and treat dampness for you, 09043575896. So those are that's the number to chat on WhatsApp. Thank you very much, guys. I need to log off now to do some one or two things. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you to Actor Frank. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. You've been double tapping on the screen. You've been liking the live since. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you. So let's do this. So thank you very much to Actor Frank. Thank you very much. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. You guys should keep pushing, keep moving, keep making the money, keep making progress. All right. Bye bye for now.